my channel. It's Mercedes back with another video, and today it's kind of like, let's catch up. You know, I don't even feel like be talking and doing the makeups. I just want to do the makeups and then talk. Yeah, let me do my makeup real quick, and then we're gonna get right into the chit chat because I have so much to say. I've been gone for so long. I want to talk about today. I want to talk about where I've been, what I've been up to within that time, why I've been gone, a little bit of back chat because that's my show right now. And yeah, just I want to just you guys because it's been so long. It just, you know, yeah. So where have I been? What have I been up to? So the last video I think I posted was my eavesdrop, the Fenty eavesdrop, and that was cool and all, but like I feel like overall I've just been in a funk and I haven't been like overall happy. I just wasn't content or happy. One, because I feel like I didn't have the background or the setup that I wanted that fit me quite yet, so that discouraged me to post. And that was it. I just felt like I was in the funk, and like not only that, but like I didn't know what to post. Like I just kind of felt like just sitting down and doing my makeup and not talking about anything was kind of becoming redundant. Like I don't really change up much in my routine. I mean, lately now I do a routine that I haven't really showed you guys that how I do it now, but yeah, I feel like I haven't switched up my routine and it was just like very redundant. I wasn't happy editing it. Like I just watched it and I just didn't feel like it was giving what it needed to give, and I just never wanted to give you guys like work that I didn't feel like was my best or work that I wasn't excited about, because if I'm not excited about it, why would I expect you to be excited about it, you know? So I feel like that was two things, just not being content with my background, feeling like in a funk, like I had no content, and like I was just like questioning everything at the time. Yeah, I feel like that's it. And just trying to like figure out my life, because like when I watched my old videos I was so happy filming, but then when I was filming at the time that I was trying to push out content, it was like I felt hollow going through, and then like final just came up and I just didn't have time anymore. And then I came back home for the break, and just trying to sort everything out. I had not a lot, but I had a fair amount of clients, because I do freelance makeup, which I'm completely happy with. Like I literally love doing makeup on others, sometimes more than doing it on myself. Just being able to like see the face, it's like kind of like painting for me, because it's like their face is like a canvas and I paint it. So yeah, that's what's been going on, and I've been so grateful to God for just pushing my business, because Lord knows I've been stagnant. I haven't been as consistent on my Des Dolls page, or I haven't been consistent filming, but like, you know, he just sustains all of those things for me. So I'm super grateful. And what else has been going on? I got on Dean's List this semester, so through all my heartache and all my stress and anxiety, because I've been so on edge this semester, I don't know what's going on, but like I've just been so like and that's really it for my life, honestly. Just been home, but I'm taking a trip, God willing, next month, so I'm going to try to vlog that for you. That's gonna be so different, you know, I don't go nowhere, but vlogging it is gonna be so much fun, and just taking you guys along with me to just see what goes on, my friends, all of that stuff. It's gonna be a movie produced by me. Yeah, but I think that's all I have to say about my life. Now on to some tea. So I've been watching Backchat, and I've been meaning to tell you guys about it because I know everybody watches it. Like Backchat literally be having like 2.2 million views on their shows, and if you don't watch not Backchat, it's Blue Therapy. Backchat's cool, but I feel like it's dwindling a little bit because Blue Therapy just took all the shine. But Blue Therapy, you guys need to watch that show. Watch it. It's about like relationship counseling or couples counseling, and it's so good. Choma from the Backchat a few seasons ago is on it with her boyfriend Paul, and then there's these two people. I didn't know them prior to the show, but it's Jamal and Deborah. But it's so good. So a few things I have to say. If you haven't watched it, don't watch the rest of the video. Just, it's okay. I forgive you for not finishing it. Just like, comment and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. But if you have finished it and watched the reunions and everything, I haven't watched the third one, but if you watch the reunions and everything, stick along. So when I first started watching this show, the perception I had, and I'm like, literally, I don't know these people, and I'm like a big advocate, disclaimer, I'm a big advocate for like not talking about things you don't know about. So I'm gonna talk very surface level because I don't know the gravity of the relationship. Like literally, all we as viewers know is what they show us. We don't really know everything, so to pass judgment on an individual, I feel like it's just not fair. But as a viewer, this is what I'm just saying, what I got from it. Originally, when I watched it, I found Deborah to be funny and like interesting, because originally her argument was like, you don't get me Gucci, you don't take me to Dubai, like, and I feel like they're this couple that like, it kind of gives Instagram couple like what you see nowadays, like, oh, my man got me a bag, or my man flew me out, like, and I feel like it sounded like that's what she was looking for. But then I feel like as we progressed, her argument started making more sense and Jamal's started making less sense. One thing I didn't like that she did, that I personally wouldn't do, but like to each is their own, is aggressively asking him to open his phone in the therapy session and put it on the table. I personally wasn't a fan of that, because I feel like, personally for me, even if I'm not doing anything, if you ask me to pull out my phone like a command and open it, even if I have nothing I'm hiding, I would be more reluctant to open it, just because it's like you're kind of trying to assert dominance or assert control, and that's a big thing for me. I hate that stuff when somebody tries to assert their dominance or control over you, because I feel like that's just not fair. So yeah, I feel like that's what it came off as. And like, even as like a man, and he's African, he's Ghanaian, like, their pride, he's just not going to put his phone on the table because you asked him to do it. Like, there's better ways to go about it. That's just my personal opinion. Tell me what you guys think, if you think that she went about it the right way or whatnot. So I feel like that's one thing that put me off. And with Jamal, I feel like I kind of get why she be talking about all the stuff she talks about, like Clubhouse and everything, because I mean, if you know, you know, he cheated. So yeah, but I feel like that's why she felt so crazy on the show, because all the stuff she was talking about, like, you're on Clubhouse too much, or you walk away to answer the phone. Realistically, if you're not doing anything, you probably wouldn't see anything wrong with it, but he was doing something, so her argument was completely valid. And I feel like that was the best brain at the end of the show. Like, she said all of this, and you in your heart, you're doing, what you talking about? What you saying, man? Deborah, what? Everything, what? But you know you did it. So what's the go around? Why are you jabba, but you know that you did the act? And I feel like, granted, he did tell her, so I mean, that was good, and she took him back, as you saw in the reunion. But yeah, I just felt like that was really interesting to me, how like it all played out. Like, she was made on the show, she was made to seem like the villain, or like Jamal was on the right, but then in the end, everything she was saying was valid. Like, even not introducing her to his parents and everything, it was like she just didn't feel stable in the relationship, which was valid because he was cheating on her, and he also didn't feel stable in the relationship because he cheated on her. So what she was saying wasn't crazy. The only thing is that, like, I feel like she was just misunderstood in a sense. But like, they're just that couple, like the new couple that you see nowadays, like your man flying you out, your man buying you a bag, your man giving you money to do your hair, your nails, your toes, your eyebrows, and even get a wax. That's like the kind of vibe that they're giving. Now, Paul and Choma, never once was I on Paul's side the entire show. Like, I never understood his argument. I felt like he was patronizing. He was manipulative. He would twist her words. He would make her sound crazy. And like, I don't know him, so, and me, I'm only 21, so what do I know? But what I did watch was kind of like Paul being like, just like always shutting her up. And like, even that was on the show, and there was a therapist there that would mediate to ensure that she also got her point across, and like everybody was being heard. But like, I was just sitting down and I was imagining, like, if they were together at home, like, only God knows how this conversation is gonna go, because he'll just say something to make her sound stupid, and then like, even the way he would like nod his head or like look at her, it's just like everything she's saying is BS. And I feel like that wasn't fair, because if anybody makes you feel like that, like, you're gonna stop talking. And I feel like that's what she eventually started doing. She just didn't vocalize a lot of stuff, and that's why in the therapy they were all hearing things for the first time when they were in there, because they're just living in a house and they've been mute. And I feel like that's just super sad. I feel like she should have left a long time ago. She's left now, but I feel like she should have left a long time ago. But like, I kind of do get it, because she felt invested. And like, one thing I see in like the African community is like, as you get older, you start to not settle, but like the people you meet, if you met them when you were 16 or you met them when you were 20, you would leave with the signs that you saw. But when you're pushing like the 27s, the 28s, and the 30s, and you're with somebody and they start displaying those characteristics, you're more inclined to stay, because the thing that's on your mind is marriage, Am I gonna find anybody else? I spent all these years with you, blase, blase, and blase. And I felt like that's what was going on in her mind, that like I'm so invested, so why am I leaving now? Like if I just stay a little longer. And that's also not who she met when she originally met him. He wasn't that kind of person. So him changing like that in her head, she was probably just thinking it was a phase and like she could just fix it. But one thing about people is that people only change when they want to change. Like you can't make somebody change or make somebody like build somebody the way you want to build them. The way they act is how they want to act. That's why they're acting in that manner. And especially when you live with them, you start to see their character quicker. So it sounded like as soon as she moved in with him, she started to see his character quicker. Touching on her abortion, I'm not even going to talk about that because that's really personal. And yeah, I don't think anybody should be talking about it. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and move on. So yeah, that's just been what's been going on in back chat. And like, not back chat, I keep saying black chat, it's blue therapy. That's what keeps going on in blue therapy. And it was very interesting to watch. It was like a different view on things just watching it, because I feel like blue therapy versus back chat's more like hypothetical situations, but blue therapy was like actual things that were going on in the relationship. And I feel like it also shows that like people always think that like relationships are like big arguments, like do you want kids or not, blase blase blase. But it's really the small stuff, like, you know, I'm mad at you because you didn't say I was beautiful when I wore that dress, or I'm mad at you because I feel like you're secretive. Like stuff like that really gets to a person, especially when you spend a lot of time with them and you pick up people's like habits and mannerisms. So I feel like it kind of just showed that, because these are grown people. These are people like in 24 and above. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not arguing about why didn't you sit next to me when it was lunchtime, or why didn't you buy me Chick-fil-A. Like, it's never that. It's people that have jobs, they're established, they, you know, more times than not. Like, for example, Paul and Choma live together. They didn't even live like with their parents or with their roommate. Like, they live together, so they're basically like a couple. So that's just like the issues they've had. And yeah, I feel like the show was really good. I can't wait for season 2. I'm just mad. Granted, I'm always down to support a business, but I'm just mad that they had us pay for the video. Well, not even us. Let me just speak for myself. I paid for the reunion video because the reunion is exclusive on their site, just to find out that people recorded it and put it on YouTube for free. And like, yeah, I actually don't regret paying for it, because it's like I supported their business, and like we watched the whole 2 million people are watching it for free. Like, imagine if they took money, you know? So I do get that, like, they need to get revenue somewhere. And I know YouTube, you make money from that, but like to keep the show going, because I'm pretty sure, even though they said they paid the therapist, I'm pretty sure you have to pay the cast members to be on it, something, or they have to get something out of it for dishing out their whole relationship on TV for the amusement of people they don't even know. And they have to pay for the cameraman, they have to pay for all these things. So I really do get that, like, they have to collect money somewhere. I mean, and everything, you have to fundraise to support the cause. But I was just I was geeked more, so I wasn't mad. I was just like, wow, on who they put this on YouTube. So the third reunion's out. I haven't watched it yet, but I intend to. And yeah, that's what's been going on. That's been my show of late. I'm so sad that it's over. That, The Handmaid's Tale, and yeah, I think honestly what I'm gonna start doing is I'm probably gonna do makeup and talk about shows, so I love me some TV. So this makeup looks fire. I've been very inconsistent, and I always say I'm going to be consistent, so I'm not even going to make you guys any promises. But one thing I do want to say is that I will always produce content that I feel like you guys are going to enjoy, and that I also enjoy, because I have to watch it back. I have to sit down and film it. But yeah, just to ensure that we're both happy in the situation. Like, I'm never going to post something smiling, but inside I'm crying. Why am I lying to myself and to you? What do I get out of it? $0, because YouTube don't give me no money, so not yet. But thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. Let me know what you want to see more of. Don't forget to like, what else, comments, what else, subscribe, and share it. Share the video with your mates, with everybody. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys next time. That was happy I'm done. Would you mean no? Would you mean no? Would you mean no? Come on, sir. Would you mean? Would you mean? Yes, sir. Are you my level? No, sir. Dance, Lord. Yeah, right. Are you my level? No, sir. And I want, hey, yeah, everybody. When you start with, when you start with, why?